Welcome back to another video from Crash Blade Gaming. I'm Crash, and today we got a Celebi VMAX deck for you, healing to the max. Let's get into the deck list. As mentioned in the intro, Celebi VMAX is our star in this deck. Its ability Curative Forest. Once during your turn, you can heal 20 damage from each of our grass-type Pokemon. And with Fire getting a little bit weaker during this rotation, I thought, why not give it a try? Grass-type might be a little bit better. So, Max Plant does 130 damage for 2 energy, not too bad, but it allows us to search out 2 Pokemon from our deck. This helps us get other Celebis into play, and also our backup guy here in Orbeetle VMAX. His ability, Eerie Beam, spreads 1 damage counter to all of your opponent's Pokemon, and his attack is really useful for this deck. It gives you a little bit more of damage output. His attack G-Max Wave is also for 2 energy. It does 50 plus 50 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon. So, if they have 2 energy, this attack is going to do 150 damage, which is 20 more than what Celebi can put out. But most of the time you'll be attacking for like 200 or something like that with this guy. Anyways, to help set these guys up, we also have Baby Snorlax here with the Gormandize ability, just so we can draw into cards in the early game. And a bunch of support here in the bottom. Turbo Patch. This card is really situational. I think you can replace this for other things, maybe even more healing items. But it comes in handy when you're trying to power up your Pokemon because you don't really have any other energy acceleration in this deck. Maybe you could pair Celebi with other Pokemon as well. You could play around with this deck and give it a try. Bird Keeper and switches. We do need to switch a lot, especially when we're healing our Pokemon. If we have all 4 of our Celebi VMAXs, we can heal 80 damage every turn, which is insane. Plus, you could play things like Cheryl and Super Potions, just regular potions to keep healing off all the other damage, and some Air Balloons to help you switch in between Pokemon as well. And also Lillie's Pokédoll. 3 copies of this, not the full 4. We don't usually need all 4 of them. It's just for emergency situations. But this is the deck. This is what I've been running. And also, before I move on, we need Chaotic Swell. As you know, we rely on abilities. Path to the Peak will shut us down and we'll have a hard time winning if we don't gear to Path to the Peak with Chaotic Swell. Might even take in the Pumpkaboo when that comes in because I think this rotates. But with that said, this is the deck. Let's get into some matches. Starting with Celebi in the active. Really wish I had an energy in my hand. Kind of unfortunate that I don't. I'm gonna Pokémon for another Celebi. Get it started here. Play Lillie's Pokédoll. Quick Ball away the Turbo Patch. And grab me a Snorlax just in case I can top deck a Switch or something. And pass the turn. Switch or an energy, I guess. Air Balloon. Some way to get the Celebi out the active would be nice. Playing some kind of, I'm assuming it's the ADP birds. And we're not off to a good start. I think I might add a little bit extra energies to this deck. Just because I am finding I am missing the turn 1 energy attachments, and I need those. They're really important because I can start attacking by turn 2. And if I attack with the turn 2 Celebi VMAX, oh good, he Marnied us. But if I can attack with a VMAX in turn 2, I can start pulling out all the Pokemon and I don't have to worry about it. Okay, Bird Keeper's good, and another Celebi is good. And like this, they play a Moltres, okay. Moltres is weak to grass. Okay, if I Bird Keeper, we'll play the Orbeetle down, and we're gonna Gormandize for just 2, I suppose. Really missing my energies here. I don't know what's going on. Man, not a single energy attachment, just gives this ADP deck plenty of time to set up, and that's what's happening. Maybe they're stuck. Nope, they have a research. go ahead and kicks my face. Promote the Poké Doll here. Okay, Capture Energy is something. Let's play it. Let's see, we have 3 Celebi VMAX in the deck. So we don't need the 4 Celebis, so I'll go ahead and grab the Orbeetle. Attach Air Balloon there. And he has a big hand, so we will Marnie. Hopefully we Marnie into some of our VMAXs. There's one. And another Air Balloon, which is nice. We will do that and pass the turn. I'll attach the Air Balloon. Yeah, because I'm probably going to be attacking with this Celebi if I can get myself into an energy. I wonder if how many energies are prized. I should check the deck. He's going to get the GX attack off, which is no bueno. But, and there's a Zacian, which is also no bueno. Zacian hits pretty hard. But, yeah. Whew. We got an uphill battle to climb here. Thankfully, we top decked the energy. I'm gonna Marnie first. Maybe I get the Orbeetle VMAX. I don't. I get a Celebi VMAX, which is okay. That's fine. Those are things that I would like to see, which is good. I'm gonna hold on to the Air Balloon. And we're going to promote our Celebi here. And we're going to max plant. Grab ourselves 2 VMAXs. The Orbeetle and Celebi types. Hopefully we can hold on to our hand to evolve our Pokemon. And that would be the plan here. I could trade him in knockouts, but he's gonna boss up an Orbeetle and take a knockout. Dang it. That actually hurts. Actually it doesn't, because now everything's a VMAX. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's see where he puts up his energy. Okay. That's cool. We will promote our Orbeetle, start throwing some damage around. Now everything's VMAX, now everything's out of one-shot range, which is great. Ping everybody, touch the Air Balloon, play the Chaotic Swell, and we're going to research. Another energy would be great, got it. Don't have another VMAX in the deck, and playing AV is a liability. So we're going to max plant again. Grab that out the deck, which is fine. ADP gets knocked out next turn with Orbeetle, and maybe I can knock out whatever he pulls up. Especially if it's... No, I can't one-shot anything yet, even if it's the Zacian. That's okay. That's why I was going for the double Orbeetle, but he saw it and knocked it out. Like a meanie. Our opponent searched out a DAA. I guess they were thinking about playing it, and they did. Ah, he was speculating the Zamazenta there. Which, Zamazenta isn't too much of a problem. Especially when they have juicy targets on the bench. For me. Let's see, so he's going to be able to hit this VMAX, and I will be able to hit into whatever he promotes after I knock out the ADP. And I will heal a substantial amount of damage. So let's see where he places energy. Onto the Moltres, which is fine. Let's go ahead. Ooh, I almost clicked on max plant. That would have been bad. I capture energy on the Orbeetle, don't want anything. Retreat into Orbeetle. And Eerie Beam for a knockout on ADP. And what do you promote? Hopefully one of my prizes is Boss's Orders. Ah, that would have been good. He promotes the Moltres. Okay. I enjoy you. Thank you for promoting the Moltres. Maybe you didn't remember it had a weakness, but that's 5 prizes in 1 turn. Alright. I am cool with that. Let's see what happens now. Definitely going to retreat the Orbeetle into another Celebi here. And start powering up a third Pokemon. Oh, you discard. Hopefully it's just special energy. Yes. Okay, cool. Thankfully it's just special energy. And you have 170 damage. So let's go ahead and attach down there. Start healing everybody. Are you out of range of exhaustion? You are not. So we will not promote you. I will Bird Keeper into this Celebi just because I might want to draw into a boss. I do. Great. Lillie's Pokédoll is even better. Switch into that. Take no damage. We'll pass the turn. A boss's orders for him wins the game. If you top deck it. Tops deck the card. And that probably sounded a little weird. Erica's Hospitality. Cool. So that means no boss. I have a boss. That DAA over there has 130 HP. My Celebi VMAX does 130 damage. So I think we get the game here. You never know though. I'm pretty confident, but we'll see. We'll see what our opponent decides to do, taking a little bit to contemplate his thoughts. But in the meantime, I've decided to keep my beautiful self in the top right corner of the screen, which I'm sure this isn't helping. Alright, so he just passes. That means that we attach energy. We get rid of our Pokédoll here. Promote Celebi. This has 130, right? And boss out the DAA. And knock out the DAA with plants. That's the game. Cool, we are going first here. And we do have a Capture Energy I can attach to this Celebi, which will grab me another Celebi. Play down Celebi. And we will Pokémon away this Orbeetle for a Snorlax. I need to draw more cards, obviously. Unfortunately, we're going to have to lose this energy and not attack next turn, because I can't guarantee the VMAX. So we'll retreat into the Snorlax and go ahead and Gourmand Dice for 4, which is good. There's the VMAX. But we can start setting up a little bit better here. A level ball. Okay, so we're playing something with Inteleon in it. Judging from the cards and the fighting energy, I'm going to assume that this is Urshifu. Which I believe is a really good matchup for us because they can't one-shot us. Let's go ahead and evolve our Celebi over there. Capture energy for our... Maybe I should get an Orbeetle. Yeah, I'll get an Orbeetle. Attach the Air Balloon to Orbeetle and then Marnie. Cool, we get another VMAX. And a Pokédoll, which is always nice. However, we do miss out on all those energies I had. Play the Air Balloon, of course, so I can Gormadize for 5. Draw into an energy, hopefully, and a switch. Drew into an energy, but it's a Capture Energy, and I don't want that. Maybe I can Bird Keeper into the Celebi and draw a Grass Energy, so I can start attacking. Our opponent is able to evolve into a Drizzile, which lets them search out a trainer card. Looks like an Evo Incense, so maybe they're just gonna evolve all of their Soffles. Oh no, he's gonna evolve the Urshifu and knock out my Snorlax, I would assume, if he has an energy. With this other Drizzile, he should have an energy. I can see it coming, folks. I know the play is here. However, most of the time I'm wrong. They do surprise me. I feel a sneeze coming, and if I sneeze, I'm going to try to do it away from the mic so I don't blow your ears off. So I wonder if this guy plays the shady dealings in Tillion and not the quick shootings. Ah, Tool Scrapper. How mean. I have another Air Balloon though. Maybe he's just stuck. Marnie's okay. Marnie is okay. Marnie was not okay. Didn't get me into anything. And my Air Balloon went to the bottom. I'm not the Poké Doll, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Quick ball away, Turbo Patch. Let's grab another Celebi. Don't have any more Snorlax, that hurts. And we're gonna Marnie. Didn't get into a Grass Energy, which also hurts. Or the Orbeetle VMAX. So we'll just attach there. Grab the other Orbeetle. Plays it Orbeetle. Pass the turn. Wait for him to Gale Thrust everybody. Or not Gale Thrust, I would assume G-Max Rapid Flow, which I would prefer him to do. And then I will research away the rest of my hand. Hope I run into an energy. And probably make some deck changes. Maybe throw in an energy spinner or two here, get rid of the turbo patches. But our opponent quick balls. Maybe for a Crobat or a Passimian. That helps your rapid flow hit a little bit harder. Ooh. Ah, I had a Celebi in my hand that I would have used. That's alright though. Maybe he gives me energies. And he does, but no supporter. Bummer. I do have a boss's orders, so maybe I knock out the Passimian just because I can. Interesting. Here comes Celebi VMAX. Yeah, I think I just knock out the Passimian. I don't want him doing extra damage to my bench. Maybe the Drizzile, because it has free retreat. Passimian, Drizzile. I think this guy is more important. So we will Max Plant. And grab a Celebi and a VMAX Orbeetle. Hope we keep our hand. I would like to keep our hand. Got a Marnie, so that's a good draw supporter. And let's see what happens. Plays down a Sobble, Evo Incense into an Inteleon, I'm not sure. Quick shooting, cool. Level balls for nothing. Research, okay. Full grip of hands and some energies, I'm assuming. This is an interesting matchup. Our opponent is playing cautiously. I'm assuming he's going to Gale Thrust here. What he doesn't know is that I'm going to be healing a bunch of damage from this Celebi and putting it on the bench. Another boss's orders. And I could knock out that Drizzle. It keeps giving him basically free retreat. Let's go ahead and start healing up. I have 200 health, so I could just leave him in the active and Marnie. Thank you for staying out of good deck. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to leave him in the active, Marnie down this guy's hand. Hopefully draws into something good for me. Which I don't, but I do have energies and a Bird Keeper for next turn, which is nice. So, Max Plant. Grab both cards because I don't need them in the deck. Have another Orbeetle ready. And I believe this Urshifu's in knockout range of my Orbeetle. And Celebi has 200 HP, which I think is enough to survive 170 damage, 190 damage, unless he can get 2 more Inteleons at the point, which would suck. But, with that said, I think I would still be able to knock out the Urshifu. So, gets one more Inteleon in play. And is thinking about which attack he wants to do. Because my Orbeetle's going to come up and spread some damage and hopefully knock out your Urshifu if you leave the energy on him. If he doesn't, my other Celebi comes up to attack. I have 168 HP left. Well, he does do the rapid flow. Okay. Very well. Let's evolve. And we play the grass energy on this Celebi. Heal everybody up. And we're going to go ahead and Bird Keeper into Celebi. Play down the Pokédoll. And Max Plant. I'm getting nothing out of the deck because there's no more. So he saved his Urshifu from getting knocked out by my Orbeetle, which is okay. But I just don't think he has enough damage output to knock out all my Pokemon. Or 2 of them at least. Without, you know, some kind of switching mechanic and boss's orders to keep Gale Thrusting and keeping my damaged Pokemon in the active. I don't think he can do it. Okay. We will heal everybody. And he concedes. Too much healing. That's what the Celebi does. What do you think of Celebi VMAX? Healing all that damage away from the Pokemon to just have a hard time one-shotting them. And that's what this deck does. Makes it really hard to two-shot these Pokemon, which is great because a lot of the decks two-shot these Pokemon in the current format anyway. However, there are a lot of pieces in this deck that you could tweak yourself. For example, the Turbo Patches, I rarely use them. I had them in there because there was an easy way to accelerate energy. But for the most part, I don't think you need them. If you can add more healing cards, go for it. If you can add ways to just make this deck more consistent, go for it. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It'll really help it grow, and I appreciate it. But we'll see you next time on Crash Blade Gaming.